Showdown time. I lost. It's only a game of poker. A game I played for a long time and only lost twice. Who was the first? The man I killed, of course. Oh. Well. Seems I've found the partner I've been looking for all along. Over a game of cards? Why yes, over a game of cards. That was how we first met. 7 years ago. 7 years earlier, Phoenix Wright's final trial. Ooh. April 19th, 9:27 AM, District Court, Defendant, Lobby Number 2. Hello everyone, Triple S back with small apologies, Ace Attorney. Last time, Ferromation got poisoned by actual canine, and she's unconscious, and then we found out that it was all just a recording of what happened, because the camera's in there, and so the jury can watch. It was just a recording, apparently, and now, we're flashing back to 7 years ago, to see, I am assuming, a digital recreation of what happened at Phoenix Wright's final case, final trial, whatever you want to call it, before he got chucked out because of presenting forged evidence, because it's all connected, what's happening in the present, what's happening 7 years ago, it's all connected, and apparently the devil has poisoned Vera, I assume, and, you know, make the forgery that got Phoenix Wright chucked out. It's all connected. Let's see where it goes. Whew, okay, it's been a long time since I felt like such a rookie. Got to try and relax. Good morning, Mr. Enigma. I'm sorry to have sprung this on you so suddenly. I received the files from your previous attorney only yesterday. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure I'm prepared. I understand I'm asking the impossible of you. Yes, well, you haven't really told me what happened yet. All we did was play cards. And that was enough. Actually, it wasn't. Trust me. Hello. Ooh, morning, Daddy. I'm so glad you came. You okay, Daddy? They're picking on you? I'm fine as always. This old boy is here to help me after all. That's a young man to you. Good morning. That's a cute outfit you have on. Thanks. My first show's today, after all. Oh, I'm sure it is. What the heck is she talking about? Oh, old boy. Huh? Me? Look what he started. Here. What's this? It seems fate's something will make me wait a little longer. At least only less than 10 swift minutes remain. To all those who have supported me in my life's work, I give thanks. Farewell. What is that word? Fate's something. I don't know. I just got it over there in the hall. He told me to give it to the old boy in the blue suit with the spiky hair. They said it was really important. What's this? A memo for you or some such? Not from the looks of it. What is this? Looks like a page from someone's diary. I'll give it a read later. Notebook page added to the court record. So what we got in there? We got a picture and I assume all sorts of report already. Well, how do you feel about the trial today? We'll get through it somehow. Incidentally, the prosecutor today is a new guy here. An easy win then, yes? They're calling him a true thoroughbred in the history of the prosecutor's office. Of course, there's one of those every year. The switching of attorneys just before the trial. I know it's a difficult situation I put you in. But, allow me to say one thing, Mr. Wright. Yes? They will not be able to pronounce me guilty today. So do your best, but do not worry. First time a defendant's ever given me a pet speech. I'll do what I can. I see you do not understand. You see, it will be impossible for them to declare a verdict. Impossible? Yep. Isn't that right, Trucy? Yep, you bet, Daddy. My first look at the case was only yesterday, and the information I was given was a tad bit lacking, to be honest. Still, I'll do what I can, for their sake. I believe the curtains will be lifting any time now. I'm in your capable hands, Mr. Wright. My client is Shady, I'm going to say Shady Enigma, known to the world as Zach Gramarye. A wildly popular magician, star of Troupe Gramarye. I can't say that word properly. Wildly. Can't do it. His mentor, Magnifi Gramarye, was a rare breed of magician. He single-handedly ushered in a golden age of stage magic until he was shot dead. And Zach Gramarye is a suspect. April 19th, 10 AM, District Court, Courtroom number 7. Court is now in session for the trial of Shady Enigma. The defence is ready, Your Honour. There he is. Is the prosecution ready? I was just thinking, is this what all the fuss is about? Bit of a buzzkill, really. Buzzkill? Is this some kind of new crime? One of the worst. This is a trial, yeah? Where are the sweaty palms, the pounding hearts? A governor's concert's got 10 times the thrill this gig's got. Were you again? Clavier Gavin. I came to get the party started. Legally, yeah? Gavin, defence attorney Christoph Gavin's... Figures my bro's more famous in this part of town. Clavier Gavin. Lead singer for the mega hit band The Governors. You're out of your league, rock boy. I know what you're thinking, you're out of your league, rock boy. True, my debut single, 13 Years Hard Time for Love, went platinum overnight. But that's just a hobby to me compared to this, yeah? Talkative, aren't you? Like your effective Euro rock accent, by the way. I'm just getting warmed up. Hair attorney, right? Perhaps you would be so kind as to fill us in on the case. Actung, baby. Time to call on the opening act. What was his name again? Ah, yes, Detective Gumshoe. Hit it! Gumshoe! And you are? Hey, you were the one who called me up here, sir. Name's Dick Gumshoe. I'm a homicide detective down at the precinct. Detective Gumshoe, long time no see. Hey, you! Huh? Me? Today's the day, pal. Today I win and you lose. I got confidence in my testimony today, you see. What? You don't really lack confidence in your testimony? Hey detective, this is my stage. Can the antics. Ah! What the hell? Oh. That was weird. My OBS froze. That was odd. Hopefully the recording's fine, and it doesn't happen again. Huh? All this hey youing and such. I could care less about your history together. Ah! Very well, Detective Gumshoe, if you would. Please tell us about the case at hand. It happened 6 days back, in a room at the General Hospital. The facts are as simple as they come. Here's the crime scene. The victim was a patient, asleep in a hospital bed. The killer comes in, puts a pistol to his forehead, and bam! Lights out. Them's the facts. Ah. Not so long ago, the victim, Magnifi Gramarye, was a famous man. He had the entire country under his magical spell, as it were. Ah yes, the great magician. He retired years ago, though. Say the name Magnifi to one of my generation, and you'd be lucky to get a blank stare. Yep, I'm sure the youngsters today know his disciples even better. I dare say Troupe Gramarye has made quite a name for themselves. Anyhow, the retired Magnifi's been in the hospital for the last year. Ah, what was it? A malignant tumour or something? Doing something to his liver, I think. Yeah. A malignant tumour, perhaps. In other words, he had liver cancer. He had only 3 months left to live, in fact. Magnifi's chart added to the court record. Ah. The facts do seem simple enough. But something's not right. The victim was already climbing a 3-month stairway to heaven. Why not wait for him to knock on heaven's door? Why shoot him? I wouldn't have put it quite so lyrically, but it's true. Why make the effort to commit murder when the victim was about to die? Incidentally, the victim had a serious case of diabetes. Diabetes? In fact, he was about to shoot up with insulin when he was shot with a pistol. The syringe was found at the crime scene. Chronic diabetes and cancer. As much as it pains me to say it, the victim was clearly at the end of his life. Small syringe added to the court record. I believe the question before us is clear then. Why did the killer have to shoot this dying man? What reason could he have had? Very well, detective. Perhaps you can enlighten us as to the circumstances of the shooting. Yes, sir. Circumstances. Actually, the victim kind of ordered the defendant to do him in. A few days before it happened, the victim sent a letter ordering his own murder. The defendant did what was asked of him and shot the old man in the forehead. The bullet was fired from the pistol found at the scene, no doubt about it. And the pistol definitely belonged to the old man, sir. What? You're saying the victim ordered his own shooting? Those are the facts. I have here the letter in question. Zach, do you any trusted task of life? So, okay. Beneath his letter adds the court record. Very unusual indeed. Although could such a thing as a letter really cause one to pull a trigger, I wonder? I believe the answer to that question can be found at the end of the letter. You cannot refuse, and we both know the reason why. Detective Gumshoe, can you explain this to the court? Unfortunately, even the defendant won't say a peep about that bit, sir. One thing bothers me about this. Why didn't he just say 11? Why have him come at 11:05 without some specific reason? The devil is in the details, Herr Attorney. Well, was there some reason? As it turns out, there was. Every night, for a half hour starting at 11, the victim, Magnifi Grammari, was given an IV. An IV? There it is in the picture, off to the side of the bed. At 11, a doctor would come to set up the IV. 30 minutes later, he would come back for the empty bag. This happened every night without fail. So that was the only time they could meet without the chance of an untimely interruption. During his IV. Very well, shall I begin? Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you would. What's this reason he couldn't refuse, I wonder? He could have at least mentioned it to me. Okay, so we've got to go to statement 3, apparently. The defendant did what was asked of him. The defendant did what was asked of him and shot the old man in the forehead. Press. How can you be so sure? Hey, you gotta learn to stop relying on people to do your thinking for you, pal. Learn to think for yourself. Get that noggin cranking. You failed to grasp the concept of questioning, detective. First we got this letter. It says shoot in the forehead loud and clear. I can see that, but I still wouldn't do it. Well, maybe you need to grow yourself a backbone, pal. You failed to grasp the concept of shooting people is bad, detective. We also found the defendant's pistol at the scene. Traces of gunpowder residue shows that it had been fired recently. Well, Mr. Wright? As far as I can tell from looking at this photo, there seems to be no issue with the prosecution's claim. The photo. Maybe there's something in there I can use. So they're saying the defendant shot the victim in the forehead. Then there's a hole in the prosecution's argument. Clearly Mr. Enigma, I have no clue, didn't pull the trigger, shot something else. Looking at this photo, another possibility occurs to me. Yes? What does the letter tell us? The defendant had a reason he couldn't refuse his teacher's wishes. Bingo, pal. That's why the defendant popped him one in the head. Oh, the defence disagrees. I was going to say digresses then. Disagrees. You see, the defendant had another choice he could make. Objection! What, and you can prove that with this photo? I can prove he had a choice, yes. The defendant might have fired like he was ordered, but he didn't shoot the victim's forehead. Well, let's hear what you're thinking, Mr. Wright. If he didn't shoot the victim's forehead, what did the defendant shoot? He shot this clown in the head. Can I get it, like, right on there? That's close enough. The clown doll? Take a closer look. See? It's been shot in the forehead too. Ah! There's a hole in its forehead. Yep, and a hole in the prosecution's claim. Ha! And I suppose you have a reason as to why he'd shoot the clown doll? He didn't just shoot the doll, he shot the doll's forehead. His forehead? Ah! Let's read the orders once more, shall we? You will shoot one shot square in the forehead. Which is exactly what he did. He shot the clown doll square in the forehead. The defense has raised an intriguing possibility. That hole in the clown's forehead. It definitely looks like it was shot. Bailiff, send someone to investigate this matter. I admit, I'm impressed, but I expected nothing less. Still, this doesn't mean he didn't shoot the victim. Perhaps he did have to shoot a forehead as ordered, but the letter says nothing about whose forehead. This was the only way he had to follow his orders without taking a life. The bullet hole in the clown doll's forehead does demand an explanation. Might very well be a clue, yet Prosecutor Gavin is right. It alone does not prove the defendant's innocence. You cannot say for sure the defendant didn't shoot the victim. So sorry, Mr. Wright. How sad it is to see the mighty fall. How sad it is to see the novice's overconfidence. He doesn't realise just how big this little hole is going to get. Detective Gumshoe, please take this newfound fact into account as you continue your testimony. Okay, so I actually, according to the guide, I actually need to go back and press statement 4 and 5? I don't think I actually do. You know what, I think I might just go ahead and just present what I need to do at this statement. Because the guide says press statement 4 and 5. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to present, see what happens. Oh, no I can't because I don't have it. Oh, okay. There's some things, I've taken some things out of the guide that says like, this added to the court record. So I do need to go back to press statement 4 and 5 to get the evidence that I need to present. Wait. Yeah. This is 4? Yeah. Okay. You mean this pistol, the one in the crime scene photo? That's the one. It's a funny looking gun, so there's no mistaking it. We compared the bullet taken from the victim's skull with the bullet fired from this gun. The rifling marks on the bullets are a perfect match. So, you verified the murder weapon, in other words. You bet we did. Okay, that one was pointless. Maybe it's this one. That, yeah, that belongs to the man. We'll ask how we know that it belongs to the man. Why are you so certain? What pile of sand has your head been stuck in all this time, pal? You never heard of Zach and Valant's quick draw shoot 'em? Huh? What's that? One of the defendant's specialties. Zach and Volant stand on either side of a girl. Then they shoot. But the bullets don't hit her. Instead they hit everything else on stage. This was one of the pistols they used in their show. Got a great design, huh? The kids love it. Many boys and girls joined the police because of that pistol, I hear. You know, that would explain a lot about the police force. True Grandma, I stopped doing that act a while ago. The old man held onto that pistol ever since. The court would like to see the pistol in question. You got it, sir. Here she is. Well, this truly is a blast from the past. It's a stage pistol for magic shows, see? But it can fire real bullets. Ah, looks so much bigger in real life than on TV. Yeah, but it can only hold one round. By the way, the pistol's firing chamber is empty. And it shows traces of having been fired recently. So were any fingerprints found on the gun? Unfortunately, no. Of course, the defendant is known for wearing gloves. You might say that a lack of fingerprints is, in fact, a fingerprint of its own. Aha, intriguing point. Well made. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not well made, not intriguing. In any case, the court accepts evidence. There we go, now we got the pistol. My grandchild will get a kick out of seeing this. But now it's time to return to our testimony. Okay, I need to go to, so what if he shot the clown? There we go. and we present the pistol. Because it can only hold one shot. The trickiest cases often seem the simplest. Prosecutor Gavin, you missed a bullet hole in the clown's forehead. If you hadn't missed that, you might have come to a very different conclusion. Understand? Yeah, but like I just said, pal. After he shot the clown in the forehead, he went and did nothing of the sort to the victim. The pistol proves he could not. The murder weapon? How? It's quite simple, Your Honour. This pistol only holds one bullet at a time. Ah. If he had shot the clown in the forehead, he couldn't have shot the victim too. Yeah! That's not a contradiction, not even close. All he had to do was reload the pistol off the first shot. Oh, where did he get the extra bullet? They're not so easy to come by, you know. If you claim the defendant had one ready, then prove to us how he got it. I had a feeling this wasn't over yet. No, this party is just getting started. I haven't proven anything yet beyond my good looks and startling record sales. And utter lack of humility. Oh, what's this? It seems that the prosecution has another witness prepared. Like I said, Head Detective, it was just the warm-up act. Now that the audience has gotten a taste of what's to come, they're ready. Ready for what? My decisive witness, of course. A witness who, you will find, can prove one thing for us. That it was Zach Grammari who shot the victim in the forehead. Very well. We will pause for a 15-minute recess. This might be my lucky break. I'll need that 15 minutes to talk to my client, Zach. Court is adjourned. To be continued. Again, a very, very short episode. And only one testimony. I don't know why they're so short right now. And even then, the next one, 2 testimonies, done. It's like, what's the point? Could have just put, these 3 into one long one, But anyway. So next time, we'll find out who Clavier's decisive witness is, and how he's going to prove that it was Zach who shot Magnifi in the head. So, yeah. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, and let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you decide to subscribe to the channel, that would be amazing, and ding that bell to be the first to hear about my new videos. Thanks again, and I shall see you all next time. Goodbye.